energy from that time is come back into this time. We're really enjoying it here. So thanks to everyone who's here in person and also people who are joined virtually. It's really such a pleasure to be with everyone. And I do have a little presentation, so I'm going to cue that up. All right, so today I'm here to talk a little bit about vegan spirituality and also about the Interfaith Vegan Coalition. So both of these are projects of In Defense of Animals. So vegan spirituality, it's a special spiritual practice. And the way I like to think of it is that we find inner peace when we recognize that all life is sacred and practice compassion for all living beings. Animal liberation and world peace come from this deep spiritual practice. So I thought I'd bring in an animal blessing, and this one is by Reverend Carol Saunders. And she says, I bless all animals in the world today, knowing that divine intentions for them is life, joy, and freedom. May all beings be free, joy-filled, and alive to live their own purpose. So the Interfaith Vegan Coalition is a team of religious and spiritual vegans who want to bring vegan values to people of faith, and we welcome all faith. Since the last time I talked with all of you, we had about 40 member organizations, and now we have 60 member organizations. So we are growing by leaps and bounds. It's very exciting. We have all sorts of groups, from Green Islam to we've got groups that are pagan. We have Jewish groups. We have groups from all over the world. If you're connected to a group, please reach out to us. You can contact us at interfaith@idausa.org. So if there's a group you think that would be in alignment with us, we'd like to find out more. So our declaration is that we declare that all life is sacred and interconnected. And our mission is to work with all faith and secular wisdom traditions to end human-caused violence, domination, and exploitation toward all beings. And to do this, we've put together some faith-based vegan advocacy tools. One of our favorites is we have these advocacy kits that are religion-specific. So if you are practicing Christianity, for example, you can look at the Christian kit, which we have on our website, interfaithvegancoalition.org. And you can find in there all kinds of great tools like stories, blessings, like the one that I just shared. There will be also different like religious hymns and also poems and stories about activists from each tradition. So it's a wealth of information. And if you are a person who goes to a certain tradition, to a place of worship, you can look up the religion-specific advocacy kit that we have and then bring this to your place of worship and talk to people about these things. Like, here's a great event that we could host. Here's something that we could do. Here's a movie that we could watch. And we also, speaking of movies, A Prayer for Compassion is a great tool that we have that was put together by Thomas Jackson. And this film goes through all the different traditions and looks at how animals are portrayed and interviews some really prominent vegan clergy. One of the things that we also have, actually coming up right here in the next slide, is actually a traveling exhibit, and it's put together by Dr. Lisa Kemmerer, who is a professor of world religions. And so these are panels, exhibits, and they're also flags, banners, and we brought these to the Parliament of the World's Religions and showed these on display, and people walk by and they have an opportunity to really interact with the text, and they can see, oh, hey, I didn't know in my own tradition that there are all of these wonderful proverbs that have to do with kindness to animals. Or I didn't know that in a tradition that I'm not familiar with, that they also have at their core kindness and compassion for animals. So that's the intention of this exhibit. And we bring it in these images are right off the I guess cutting edge. We were just at the SoCal Veg Fest a couple weeks ago, and these people were looking at the panels there. So we try to bring them around to different locations. We do some tabling. This is an example of us at the Parliament of the World's Religions, really having an opportunity to engage and talk and share more with people of all different faiths. And we had our banner there, which says, "Vegan is love, the future is vegan." So there's also, we do, as a coalition with our 60 members, we do come together and try to sponsor and support other events. And this event was a community-based event through one of our coalition members called the Committee of Consciousness. They also put together the Black Vegan Experience. And we worked directly with them so that they could host this block party and be able to share about vegan values with the people in the neighborhood. Another sponsorship coming up that we're going to be doing is one of our members, the group is the Charity Doings Foundation. And this is put together by the founder, Altamush Saeed, and he is doing incredible work in Pakistan. And he's going to be hosting the very first ever animal rights conference in Pakistan. And we're going to sponsor that, our coalition, so that we can help support his work and bring more of this awareness about animals and compassion for animals to people in the country. We do collaborative campaigns. One of them that is happening at this very moment is the Episcopal Network for Animal Welfare. They're called ENA, and we've been working with them for a few years to stop lobster boil fundraisers. And so yesterday was a giant lobster boil fundraiser, and we sent over thousands of letters to them. We sent an alert. It's like a petition, and it was about we're urging people to send letters so that the church would reconsider, instead of having this lobster boil fundraiser, that they could use our compassionate fundraising toolkit. And from there, they could find other ways to raise funds and to do this without killing the lobsters. So we sent this out. We sent a letter to the Bishop of Alabama, because this church is in Alabama. And we also have sent by mail all the petitions. So the church actually, I think a couple of days ago, received thousands of letters from all of the In Defense of Animal supporters and Interfaith Vegan Coalition members. And so they know that we're out here. They know that we're asking them to think and to behave more kindly towards the animals. However, they did go ahead with this fundraiser, I think it was yesterday, which they ordered 2,000 lobsters from Maine to do this. So this is what happens. And they raise like $30,000 every year for something like this. So what we're trying to do is reach out and do advocacy through the coalition to reach out to churches and other faith-based places that are considering lobster boils, barbecues, other kinds of ways of that have to do with killing animals to raise funds for their compassionate work. So because it's such a irony and hypocrisy, what we're trying to do is to change that way of thinking with new ways of thinking. We also have put together a letter that went to the National Coalition to End Wildlife Killing Contest. And that also is aimed at churches, because believe it or not, sometimes churches support these wildlife killing contests where they kill the most animals in the short amount of time, and they're doing it to raise funds often. So we're out there trying to change this. We also have worked closely with the plant-based treaty that we've been hearing about today on our campaign to stop animal gifting. Dr. Jane Goodall got involved and submitted a little video statement for us, which is really, really wonderful. And then we have a list of vegan pastors and churches, and we're putting those together in collaboration with allcreatures.org. So here's some things that are coming up that I want to share with you. We've been partnering with the vegan community, and I know we have one of the founders here today, Peter Goldstein is here. And so we're putting together, in combination with them, many events that are going to be happening for the next couple of months. It's called Love and Thrive Through the Holidays. And the idea is to provide support, emotional and spiritual tools through the holidays to animal activists. So that's for all of you, it's for all of us. And there are many different programs that are going on. So I'm going to share some of them with you. So one of them is Meditation Monday. So you can join me every Monday, start with Monday morning or Monday afternoon, depending on where you live. We're going to be doing some meditation. And this is an opportunity to get grounded and centered. And the meditations will relate to the animals, and they'll also relate to our own spiritual well-being and to sending love and kindness around the planet. So please do join us. I'll include the links to all these events in the chat. Another fun event coming up this Thursday, we've got Thomas Jackson, who's back in action. He's got all kinds of fun music going on. He's got a new band called Sunshine Lemonade. And so he is going to be performing and talking all about this new kind of outreach that he's doing with us in an interview this Thursday. Then coming up on November 18th, a group, Peace Advocacy Network. They are part of one of our coalition members, and also Shemaim. They are putting together, hosting this interfaith vegan panel. And that will include actually Altamash Saeed, who I mentioned is doing all of that incredible action in Pakistan. And it will also include one of our personal faves, Dr. Sailesh Rao. So this interfaith panel is being sponsored by our coalition and also by our partner, the Animal Interfaith Alliance. And so we will be participating in really a dialogue among these different people to look at the ethical aspects of veganism from different religious perspectives. That will be happening on Monday, next Monday, November 18th. A new member of our coalition, the Arihanta Institute, they are putting together another amazing event that is a course that will start also on November 18th. And it's called Beasts and Beliefs. And this one is going to go through the animals and the origins of vegetarianism in the ancient West. So this, we'll have a scholar who's going to be presenting this. Highly recommend this. And there's a special deal. If you take this class, you'll get 2 for 1. There'll be another course that you get for the same price on Jainism and other traditions that hold compassion for animals in high esteem. Another event put together by In Defense of Animals is going to be for World Vegan Month. If you haven't already heard, we're in the midst of World Vegan Month right now. And so we're going to be having an interview between our farmed animals campaign coordinator, who is Leah Wilborn, and she will be interviewing Dr. Haraz Farsini, who is actively trying to change the university system to have it be more vegan friendly, to have vegan options in all the cafeterias. So we'll be interviewing him and having a fireside chat with Dr. Haraz Farsini. So you can join us on the 19th of November. And there are a few support groups that will be happening. So on Thanksgiving, if you are feeling down and out or surrounded by non-vegans and you would like some support from other like-minded souls, you can tune in. We'll be having an animal activist online support group, which we have every single Thanksgiving. You can join us there. And there's also the Dharma Voices for Animals, which is a member of our coalition. They are putting together a sangha, a special sangha for animal activists. So it's a meditation. It will be happening. It's almost like a mini retreat that will be happening around that time as well. And I'll put all the dates and everything in the chat. So for anyone who's feeling adventurous and wants to join us, myself, and also through vegan spirituality and Vanessa Marceau, who many of you know, who founded Allura Wellness, will be offering a tour to Mexico. We're calling it Mayan Magic. It's going to be an adventure tour. We'll be going into cenotes, these beautiful caves that have water in them. We will be enjoying some of the local vegan cuisine. We're going to be visiting an animal sanctuary and doing a volunteer day there. We've got all kinds of fun things, including going out dancing at night and then some calming things such as yoga and meditation. So it'll be all packaged for you if you want to join us on this retreat. It will be happening December 6th through the 18th. So you can join us if you're curious. There's a little QR code. You can click there and it'll take you to allurawellness.com where you can find out more. So we do have a little gift for everyone. If the technical gods and goddesses will be kind to us, one of our coalition members who they are calling themselves the World Vegan Assembly or World Vegan Church put together this lovely meditation. So I'm going to do the honors of pushing play and hopefully that will happen.
Well, I don't know.
A discussion and meditation. My fellow climate healers and vegan advocates, let us take this moment in time to focus our hearts and minds on the collective healing that's possible when we join our efforts, energy, and intentions compassionately to veganism and human and animal rights. Let us start by relaxing our bodies and minds while taking deep, controlled breaths. As you inhale, feel increasingly relaxed. As you exhale, let go of any worries or anxiety. Feel each breath bringing harmony and peace throughout your being. Let love sweep through you. Feel the immense power of love. Be present in the moment and aware of the power of our collective energies at work. Now, focus your attention inside your heart space, where true healing takes place. Invoke feelings of gratitude for all who work tirelessly, in person or online, towards shared goals, to heal ourselves and the planet from destruction caused by animal-based industries, which are ravaging our land, water sources, air quality, weather patterns and ecosystems. Going vegan is essential to reversing climate change, but it is so much more than just cutting out animal products from our diet. It's about creating an overall shift in consciousness that puts compassion first when making decisions about how we consume food and other resources from nature. We can make a difference on an individual level by doing small acts like reducing waste or choosing eco-friendly packaging whenever possible. But what will really tip the scale is if everyone comes together with one unified voice to speak out against injustice wherever it exists, whether in terms of human rights violations, animal abuse, or environmental degradation caused by animal agriculture's industry giants. So let's give thanks to organizations like Climate Healers and their founder, Dr. Sailesh Rao, and all those who endeavor to live in compassionate and sustainable ways, including the animal rights and vegan advocates. It is through loving and ongoing efforts that healing and positive change stands a chance. As you breathe and relax, know that together we are making many positive differences. Together, we are seeing and celebrating the fruits of our labor. Let's keep our love, compassion, and efforts alive as we continue to prompt peaceful, healing, and sustainable change. Breathe and relax as you feel your own healing taking place. Breathe and relax as your energy, creativity, and sense of purpose fill you with confidence and self-love. Carry love and joy in your heart as you visualize a beautiful world full of kindness, where animals live freely without fear of exploitation, and humans respect each other's individual differences, regardless of race, gender identity, sexual orientation, and religious beliefs. Please know your caring actions are valuable, unique, and needed. May you be blessed, content, and happy. May the universe steer the ship that is you in all the right directions and at all the right times. May all beings be happy, healthy, free, and fed. Long live our exquisite planet Earth. Amen and Namaste Vegan. This program was produced by Julie Griffin for the World Vegan Church in affiliation with the Interfaith Vegan Coalition and Climate Healers.
I wanted to take a moment and thank everyone for joining me on this journey, and especially thank Julie Griffin with the Vegan World Church, or the World Vegan Assembly, for producing that wonderful meditation. And that is like a gift. It's a beautiful gift that she's given all of us. And it's really such a treat to be here with all of you and to share a little bit about our programs that we're putting together in combination with the vegan community through the Love and Thrive. These are the Interfaith Vegan Coalition's contributions towards that program, which is much bigger and includes even more. So I really encourage you to check that out, to learn more about that program, and to tune in for activist support, for resilience, for grounding, healing. And that's what we hope to bring all of you with vegan spirituality and the Interfaith Vegan Coalition. So I want to thank you all so much. We usually close out with a Namaste, vegan, love. And we can add to that if you want. A wonderful way to ground and connect is something called, it's a butterfly hug. And what you do is you tap your hands on above your heart in this way. And it actually works with your parasympathetic nervous system to help calm us down and bring that kind of peace and well-being. So that's a little practice that you can try for yourself. Many of us are doing it right now in front of you. So just notice that sensation of the tap and feel that connection with your own heartbeat. So thank you all for participating in the butterfly hug. And